services, tell me exactly what happened.
A motorbike went into a tree that's fallen on the road. He just drove straight into it, and he's been thrown a couple of metres off his bike.
Then you go to the left and head down approximately 500 metres.
No worries, Jules.
Intensive care paramedic Al is on his way to what could be a devastating motorbike crash.
Is he conscious? No, not really. He's lying flat on the ground and he's groaning.
Now just make sure that no one does move him unless it is absolutely necessary. We've got some help organised for you.
54 years old, Al is one of Ambulance Victoria's most experienced and respected members.
Country road, 80 to 100k. It's a narrow road, single lane, and it's hemmed in by trees. So no surprise, there's a tree down. Knowing that road, I knew that there was going to be a fair bit of speed involved. So you'd guarantee that he was going to have significant injuries: head, neck, chest, abdominal injuries, fractures, internal bleeding, all those really nasty, nasty injuries.
By the time Al arrives, another crew has moved the accident victim to the safety of their ambulance. After 30 years on the job, Al has seen a lot of carnage on the roads.
It's a big hit. There you go. It's a fair whack.
Yeah, and he's got blood coming from his ear canal.
What's the gent's name?
Glenn.
G'day, Glenn. Glenn, my name's Al. Where you saw, mate? Whereabouts? Across your chest?
Yeah.
OK. We're just going to cut your clothes off, mate. We just need to get some access to you.
The story is, thrown approximately 3 metres, found unconscious initially, less than 5 minutes. This is the helmet.
Beautiful. We'll keep that in here, eh? Yeah. I've looked at the bike, I've looked at the helmet. Looks like it's got significant damage. I reckon Glenn will have some head injury and potentially a fracture to his skull. Do you recall what happened, mate? Glenn's in dire straits at the moment and he needs to get from where we are straight to a major trauma centre ASAP.
I've got a friend studying to become a paramedic. So,
Good job choice.
Yeah, look, he's chosen well.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Across town, new partners Eamon and Mike are just starting their night shift.
For me, I got into the job because I've got a brother and he's got all sorts of physical and cognitive disabilities that he was born with. His name's Emmett.
There you go.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
Emmett was born with something called congenital toxoplasmosis, which is effectively a virus that's picked up in the womb. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw.
The virus left Emmett with severe physical and intellectual disabilities that require around-the-clock home care.
Wipe that up your mouth. You very dribbly, dribble guts.
When Eamon comes in from work, he reads him stories. You know, Emma just curls the head in and he does a goofy smile.
Good job. Great smiling.
I just watch it and I just feel gooey inside.
But there's been many times this close brotherly bond was nearly lost.
When I was young, Emmett would get sick and it felt like everything was just falling apart. That's when we'd call the paramedics. And when they'd walk in the room, not only would I feel better, but I'd see Mum and Dad relax too. It was like, okay, everything's gonna be okay now. The paramedics are here. We're gonna get to the hospital safely and we're gonna get through this. It's pretty nice to be that reassuring presence and make people feel like everything's gonna be okay without even doing anything, just purely by walking through the door.
No, that's really nice. That's good, because now, you know, odds on, we'll go to a job and this is going to sound really corny, but for some little kid, you'll be that person.
Yeah, it's a bit daunting, isn't it?
So no pressure.
We're on.
RC139, receive code 1.
Moments later, it appears that call has been made.
We are going to a patient who's unconscious after being assaulted. We've got 10 to 20 males hitting one male. They're still hitting him. The male is on the ground in the middle of the road, holding his head.
Eamon and Mike are now being dispatched to help a teenager who's been attacked by a gang in Melbourne's west.
Job, do we know if 56 are on scene and if it's safe for us to approach? I ask if the police are there because if it's not safe, we're not going in. If we get taken out of action, we can't help anyone else.
They are definitely on scene, however, those reports
139, Roger. We're 500 metres away. We'll come up with an early zero.
The job is quickly escalated to a priority 0, the highest alert on the paramedic scale.
So I'm not sure why this has gone up to a priority 0. That usually means that they're not breathing.
The team arrived to find a heavy police presence at the scene.
Hey.
One closest to us needs the most attention.
The gang members have disappeared, but their 2 victims are lying helpless on the ground.
RC 139, can we please get one of the micers over to... We've got at least 2 patients down on the ground, unknown conscious breathing. You want to take that one over there? I'll have a look at this one.
As Eamon approaches the first victim, he's shocked by the sheer brutality of the attack.
All right, I don't want you to move too much. I'm just going to have a good look at you. When I first get to the patient, I can see how bloodied and bruised he is. And it's obvious that they've targeted his head. I haven't found any other injuries other than these facial wounds.
Let's get him on his back, please. Can you open your eyes for me?
Across the road, Mike's patient is critical and non-responsive.
Mate, just try and keep your head still for me, all right? It's ambulance service. We're here to help you out. I can't actually see him moving at all. I thought, oh, is this guy dead? I think he's got blood coming from his ears. Obvious head injury. GCS, I've got him as a 7. This guy is definitely not talking to me. He's not opening his eyes when I'm yelling at him. Talk to me, what's your name? That tells me that he is really unconscious, and that's going to be because of his serious head injury. We've got a lot of really smart people here. They're going to take great care of you, okay, mate? Nice and still, mate. Nice and still, nice and still. You stay back. That's it.
You just relax, my friend.
We're going to help you up in a moment.
I'm unconscious.
Not quite yet.
While Eamon's patient is now able to speak with the paramedics,
Eamon? Yeah? I'll need a hand over here.
Mike is calling his partner for backup.
Are you guys happy? I'll head back with my partner. You guys are happy there?
Open your eyes up for me, buddy. He's now starting to perk up a bit. There is obs 128 on 77. Yeah, mate, we're going to load into 13. You're going to feel a bit of moving around.
Bring that arm up there, mate.
Hey, it's okay. Everyone ready. Ready, set, go. Walking down to the bed, go. Prepare to lower, ready, set, go. We'll get that board out and we'll strap him down and go. Matey, keep your hands in for me. I haven't been able to look at his pupils because one of his eyes is swollen shut. You're doing really well. My patient was critically unwell. He's deeply unconscious. You might need a breathing tube to help support his airway. It's all going to be okay. He's got maybe some bleeding or swelling in his brain. He's just had the absolute snot beaten out of him by this roaming gang for a phone and a couple of bucks by the sounds of things. Lay back for me. It's all good. Here we go. It's going to be a few noises. So it makes me a bit angry to think we live in a world where some people think that it's acceptable to do that, but obviously we can't show that in front of our patient.
Do you recall what happened, mate? Can you recall what happened?
Back at the scene of a high-speed motorbike crash, single responder Al is trying to find out the extent of 63-year-old Glenn's injuries.
Glenn, I just want to feel. You saw here?
No.
Okay. Don't move your head, mate. In a moment, we're going to pop a collar on you.
The Canadian tourist has been travelling around Australia on a solo adventure. All was going to plan until he hit a tree on the road and was thrown metres into the air.
Just keep that arm nice and straight for me.
With the huge impact and reports that he was unconscious for several minutes, the air ambulance helicopter is now on the way to airlift Glenn to a major trauma centre.
Just don't move your head around until we get that collar on you, okay? I think Glenn is most likely to have a major head injury and also other internal injuries. So Glenn is so lucky to be alive and he's certainly not out of danger yet.
How did I end up here?
You hit a tree on the ground, Glenn. It was on the roadside.
With a significant head injury likely, Glenn is now exhibiting worrying signs of confusion.
I'm in Australia?
Here you are.
How did I get in Australia?
You're here, Glenn.
What year is it?
I could hear this repetitive, where am I? What have I done? That can be very suggestive of a significant injury.
I got some institute. That's all right. You can have the night off.
So I'm really concerned for Glenn's condition. A lot of patients don't survive that sort of trauma.
I didn't do it.
No, you did nothing wrong, Glenn. Nothing wrong at all, mate. You don't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, the tree was obviously down and you didn't see it. Nothing to be sorry about, Glenn. They need that reassurance. No, mate. No, it wasn't your fault. You know, it's just a really bad accident and you're unlucky for it to happen to you.
In my saddlebags is my plastic.
As Glenn's condition is critical, his daughter Alex is now being alerted back in Canada.
Happy to go, Tara, when you're ready.
No worries, move off slowly.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd be a bit scared too, mate.
When I got the phone call, knowing that he was in Australia by himself, obviously that's super scary to even think that someone you care about is in that kind of situation.
They're just going to stroll around Australia
On your motorbike? Yeah.
My dad is an ice hockey coach. He loves a good adventure.
We'll be at the helicopter in about 3 minutes.
But when he said he wanted to drive around Australia on his motorcycle, it was a little worrying.
It's very unlucky, mate.
Turning in now.
Very unlucky.
It's now just over an hour since Glenn's near-fatal collision.
So we're just going to move around to a better access point.
Thanks.
As the helicopter lands in a nearby hotel car park, every minute counts to get Glenn to the hospital in time.
Glenn could clearly have a major internal hemorrhage that we can't see.
What's my blood pressure?
Blood pressure is about 150, the high number. And that could be terminal for him. That could be the end.
I think we're squared away here. Can I pass you that fluid? That is primed and ready to go.
In Melbourne's west, Mike is handing over his critically ill patient to an intensive care team. The victim of a late-night attack is now being taken to the nearest trauma centre.
Foxy,
Yep.
I've got a patient.
Yeah.
Now, Mike and Eamon need to turn their attention to the other casualty, who was also kicked in the head and left to die.
So we'll load and we'll go from there.
What a bomb,
Yeah.
friend.
He's all right, mate.
He's
The other
okay.
guys are looking after him.
All right, we're loading into the ambulance, mate. What was your name?
Daniel.
All right, we're going to take you up to the hospital. How old are you?
Do you want me to keep my eyes open?
Whatever's comfortable for you. I just don't want you to move your head, okay?
I'm going to help hold it. My name's Mike, sorry, one of the other paramedics. Just relax your head back. You don't need to.
You don't need, keep it back, that's it.
All right, we're going to take good care of you, mate.
Mate, I'm going to have to cut your pants, I'm sorry. I just want to have a good look at you, okay?
No, I just got...
Yeah, I know, but you've been belted across the head, so you're not thinking as clearly as you normally would, okay, yeah?
belted, no. I just got kicked.
Kicked, I know. These people weren't holding back. They were hitting him as hard as they possibly could. Daniel could have died. All right, nothing sore there, mate? All right, nothing sore in your groins?
Just my head.
Just your head. All right, let's get you a little bit covered up.
Which hospital are you guys taking me to?
The Royal Children's, mate.
Is my friend coming to the same hospital as I am?
He's going to another hospital because he's a little bit older. So he's 16. Is he?
No, I have to go to the same hospital as he is.
Hey, I want you to worry about you at the moment, mate. You get to see your friend.
I have to worry about my friend first.
Daniel is one of the most severely beaten patients that I've come across. And yet, he's not worried about his pain. He's not worried about the bleeding and the bruising. He just wants to make sure his friend's going to be okay.
What about my friend?
He's okay. I can tell you that some of the very best paramedics in the state are looking after him, all right?
Are you guys the cops or the paramedics?
We're the paramedics, mate.
We're paramedics.
Because when a girl, I want to be a cop.
You want to be a cop? That's good. Why do you want to be a cop?
Because I've always looked up to them.
You're a good man. I reckon you'll be a good cop. There you go, mate. Keep this on your face for me.
I can breathe down.
I know you can.
We're just erring on the side of caution, okay? So there's a lot to do for this patient. I need to spinally immobilise him. I need to get some high-flow oxygen on him. I need to get some IV access so I can give him medication that's going to stop him from vomiting. Because if that patient vomits, it could increase the pressures in his brain and he could also choke on that vomit. And both of those things are so dangerous for him.
Eamon, you've got the car keys, mate. There's a lot of urgency for transporting Daniel because he's been unconscious for we're not sure how long. He's also got serious head injuries. His face is blown out to the side, his ears massive. Head back, mate, head back. We're going to transport him as quickly and safely as we can to a major trauma centre. We're not going to muck around, it's going to be lights and sirens. ETA is 15 minutes.
15, brilliant.
Glenn, how's your breathing now? Okay. You're tired? Yeah.
Motorcycle accident victim Glenn is about to be emergency airlifted to the Royal Melbourne Hospital.
Glenn, just arms across your chest, mate.
The 63-year-old Canadian ice hockey coach hit a fallen tree at high speed after an epic 26,000-kilometre adventure around Australia.
How far am I from
Belnary? Oh, you got close. Glenn, unfortunately not quite there. He nearly made it to his destination, which was only about 5 k's up the road.
1, 2, 3.
And here he is, you know, on that fateful night where he's just struck a tree. And how random is that? Okay. He's starting to shake a bit and shiver, so... Is that all right, Anna?
Yeah.
Glenn's daughter Alex has been contacted and is arranging a flight from Canada to be at her father's side.
It was always in the back of my mind that something could happen to him while he was on the road.
You going up?
Yep. And going through this, it was definitely scary. Definitely a bit of a realization of how precious life is and how quick it goes.
With a suspected fractured skull and life-threatening internal bleeding, Glenn's future now hangs in the balance.
So for Glenn, there's a real chance he won't survive his injuries.
How's that pain? Are you sure I can't give you anything for it?
No.
Because you look pretty sore, mate. You've had a pretty significant knock tonight, okay? So I don't want you to be stoked. There's nothing wrong with saying, I just want a bit of pain relief, okay?
Don't worry, I can take over it.
All right.
Eamon and Mike are transporting the brave teenage victim of a gang attack to the emergency department at the Royal Children's Hospital. 15-year-old Daniel may have serious head injuries after being kicked repeatedly.
What happened tonight?
I was walking around my family, I think they jumped us.
They just jumped you?
Yeah.
Did you do anything to provoke them, or did anything happen?
They started kicking my friends, so I started carrying about my friends first. So then I just got on top of him and then I covered his face.
He's jumped in to help his friends despite some overwhelming danger.
I would go on and fight the other people because he was getting kicked.
And they just started kicking you. So what year? Are you in year 10 or 11?
11.
11. VCE.
Yeah.
It's where it's getting hard, hey?
When a girl, I want to be a cop.
This teenager has run in to protect his mate against literally a mob of people. If he was in a service, that'd get him a medal.
Your breathing still feels the same?
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't developed any pain anywhere else?
No.
Okay. It's just in your head. Where specifically in your head?
My cranium.
Your cranium, so around the top. Okay.
He knows all the words.
I'm not wearing my rectus abdominis.
Your rectus abdominis, that's all right.
My hamstring.
Your hamstrings, you're all over it, mate. You could be a paramedic.
Yeah,
Stuff
forget
it.
being a copper, be an ambo.
Daniel will now be taken for urgent scans to assess whether he suffered any brain damage.
Hi, mate.
I think you can walk away from these jobs and you can choose to focus on the savageness and the heartlessness of it all.
Just try and keep that head still for me.
But instead, I choose to focus on Daniel and how brave he was and how stoic he was and how much he fought for his mate. That's what I walk away from this job with.
Man, when I went up to that guy, I thought he was dead. He was brutal.
Disgusting. Daniel's, what, 15?
He's just a kid.
It's messed up. Yeah. And the reason he got beat up was because they were laying into his mate's head. He went in to protect his mate and, you know, who knows if it actually made a difference and if it's actually saved his mate that fatal blow. And he will be a cop. I don't reckon anything will stop that boy. Good on him. We need police like that.
Hey, Taz.
Yes.
How is India?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Nice to see 1.3 million family members. So that was good. Good to see Mum and Dad.
Yeah, awesome.
That's good.
It's a cruisy start to the day for work besties Amanda and Taz. They're on their first shift together after a long holiday.
Do you want to pass me the glucometer and the...
Oh, yeah, I've got 2 here.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Whoa, look at that. He did it!
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to share my amazing news with Taz. You know, we've just formed such a bond and we really care about each other. And he's kind of like my work husband, and now I get to replace him with the real deal.
Did I tell you the 3 rings jokes?
No.
Huh? Oh, well, you entered the first one now.
Uh-huh.
So the first one is engagement ring,
Yeah.
which is you're engaged now.
Yeah.
Second one will be wedding ring,
Yeah.
which will come. And third will be forever, 3rd ring, which is suffering. And he's a plumber, isn't he?
Yeah.
You look very drained.
Oh. Get out.
M1, received that. Our ETA will be 1208.
Intensive care paramedic Ray and the air ambulance team are on their way to a bizarre case at Leopold, 90 kilometres southwest of Melbourne, where a man has been impaled with his own pruning shears.
So the implement is like a pair of secateurs, and the point has actually gone in beside the patient's left eye, probably somewhere in the vicinity of 1 inch to 2 inches.
Now, these can be potential surreal and bizarre jobs, but this is a serious call. The patient has potential for eye damage, for skull fracture and damage, and potential injury and infection towards his brain.
Yeah, it looks like the ambo has just turned up.
An ambulance crew has the 64-year-old patient on board. They're now meeting up with the helicopter team at the local footy oval.
How you doing?
This is fun.
Hello, John. Dramatic. That is certainly not something you see every day. Actually, in 23 years, I don't think I've seen it at all. You look at it and just shake your head and go, what are the odds? Can you see out of that left eye? Yeah. Yep, okay, excellent.
John was at the top of a ladder using telescopic shears to cut tree branches when the pole snapped and the blade plunged into his head.
We're going to load you on, get you into the chopper and get you in somewhere where they can get that thing out. Yep. I'm still stunned how it didn't take the eye out. It's mystifying. How you doing pain-wise?
Oh, it's just
sore.
The same, yeah.
Yeah, okay, still pretty sore.
Without an X-ray, it's impossible to know how deeply embedded the shears are. Trying to remove them now could cause permanent damage to John's eye.
I still don't know whether it's lodged behind the eyeball, touching nerves, touching the blood supply.
It ain't coming out. Not yet, anyway.
Removing those shears without any imaging, without really knowing what's going on, would be beyond foolish to be culpable.
We are dispatched to a 70-year-old female.
Back in Melbourne, Amanda and Taz are responding to a call from another gardener who's also managed to get into trouble.
Injury to shoulder, cutting fruit off tree.
Cutting fruit off a tree? Oh.
So it looks like not a very fruitful result.
Oh my God, you with these puns. So it doesn't say that she's cut herself or anything like that. It just says she's got an injury.
Yeah, she's 70. She's old.
By your standards, yes.
They're fragile.
Oh, not all 70-year-olds are fragile. My auntie's 70 and she's about as agile as they come. If she's fit and healthy, 70's not that old.
No?
I don't think so. Do you disagree?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, that's all right.
We'll agree to disagree, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Deal.
All right. Sometimes people joke that we are the work husband and wife. And the way we debate, it looks like we are. Ambulance. Hello.
Not too bad. What's your name? Ivan.
Hello. Anna, what happened?
I've been outside
Yeah?
cutting branches or plums. And straight away something in like a click or something.
Is it a small pain, medium pain, or big pain?
Big pain.
So if you have to give a number out of 10, 10 is the worst
10
pain.
out of 10.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Pretty bad pain.
Anna's injury could be either a dislocation or damaged ligaments, but pain relief is needed urgently.
This stick goes in your mouth. You breathe in from your mouth and out from your nose, okay? I know, it's gonna taste a bit funny. May make you feel a bit drowsy, but that's okay.
Anxiously watching on is Anna's husband, Ivan. The Croatian-born couple have been married for 50 years.
Now, we need to take you to hospital, get this x-ray,
Yeah.
and have a doctor to assess you.
Taz, it was Anna's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
An important one. 7-0. Happy birthday. I bet you don't feel very happy at the moment.
No.
Feeling a bit dizzy?
Anna should be surrounded by her family, having the best days of her life. The green stick is our birthday present to you. And here we are, giving her pain relief and taking her to hospital for what could be a pretty serious injury. She looks far from comfortable, doesn't she?
He says he's got vision, so he's missed the eyeball. Probably pushed behind it.
Get up as far as you can. Slightest movement.
Slightest movement doesn't do it for you.
Back at Leopold, 90 kilometres southwest of Melbourne, 64-year-old John is in agony after an horrific gardening accident.
Oh, shit. All right, you happy? Happy to come in?
With pruning shears embedded dangerously close to the optic nerve, flight paramedic Ray needs to get John to a trauma centre as soon as possible to have the blade surgically removed.
Thank you very much for your help, John.
John's incredible, and he's stoic, and he's brave, and he's doing his very, very best to put on the bravest face for us. And he's doing it remarkably well. Can you pop the left eye open? Can't see out of it really, can you? Your eyeballs. You can see pretty well? All right. Good part about that is it means your eyeball's good.
Well, I'm very lucky.
Yeah. Yes, in many, many ways it is true.
I'm really lucky because it just about knocked me out, but I could tell I was going to fall over the fence.
Yep, you managed to hold yourself.
I managed to stay put.
It will only be a 15-minute flight to the Royal Melbourne Hospital, but Ray is concerned the vibration of the helicopter could make John's injury worse.
John, this thing's a lot of vibrations on takeoff. We'll settle in. Yeah, I know. And at the end, there's certainly a lot of vibrations as we're landing, okay? Helicopters, they're basically a bucket of bolts glued together, trying to shake themselves apart. They vibrate an awful lot. That's just the nature of what they do.
Is that pressing on anything? No.
There's small micro movements that, particularly in different parts of the flight, may get quite drastic and quite violent. That's not going to help where this shear's going to go, because he's not going to be able to hold it.
All right, starting.
He moves it a millimetre or two the wrong way, he could potentially lose his eyeball.
Anna, feeling a bit dizzy? Hey.
Taz and Amanda are taking 70-year-old Anna to Footscray Hospital after she injured her shoulder while pruning the plum trees.
Now you got to put your head this side and legs that side. And if you're still in pain, you can keep using that whistle, okay?
Anna and her husband Ivan recently celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary.
When we were loading Anna, I was just thinking that Ivan's gonna come and we'll say, see you later, Anna. Or maybe she's got the whistle on the lips. I'll move this whistle so you can have a proper kiss. But to my surprise, he gave quite a long, multiple kisses on her lips. And I thought, well, that's what I usually do in my dreams with Julia Roberts. perfect target. Bullseyes.
You two are so cute. Aww.
She must be a very special lady. You're still in love with her.
Yeah.
After 50 years, if my husband loves me that much, I'm going to be a happy woman.
All right, let's go. Okay, Anna. This may help you with the pain a little bit more, okay? How many kids you got, Anna?
Two, I having three, but one of them died.
Oh, sorry about that.
So she died 2 years old.
How old was she?
45.
45. Do you mind if I ask you how did she die?
From cancer.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm so sorry, Anna. That must have been very hard.
Oh, yeah. Very, very hard.
Anna's being so stoic and so strong, but honestly, just my heart sunk, and I just thought, you poor woman. No one should ever bury their children.
And you and your husband's been married for 50 years.
Yes.
Yeah? I really wanted to change the mood. What's the secret? Because I've been married for 12 years, and I'm thinking about it's time for a replacement.
No.
Nah? So I think the best way is let's take the mickey out of my life. So I tell Anna I'm married for 12 years and maybe it's time for a replacement warranty. Anna, she's a wonderful wife. She's the best wife. But she thinks that maybe I'm not the best husband.
Why?
Because...
If you 12 years together...
Because I lost my hair.
Doesn't matter.
She fell in love with me when I had a long, beautiful black hair. Yeah. And in the last 12 years, I lost every one of that. So now she thinks I'm not that handsome.
You always handsome, doesn't matter.
Thank you, Anna. You made my day. How's your pain now?
Yeah,
is it better now? How would you rate out of 10?
No, 0.
0? Ah! By the time we reach hospital, Anna is quite comfortable. So let's hope that injury is not too severe in her shoulder and she can get back to her backyard pruning fruit trees.
Afternoon, Royal Melbourne. This is Hems 1 inbound to you.
Flight paramedic Ray is transporting the unlucky John to the Royal Melbourne Hospital after a freak gardening accident.
Over 63-year-old gent, he was pruning trees today with a telescopic pruner. The head's dislodged and come down and has struck him in the face, so it's still embedded in his left eye socket as we speak.
From what I can tell,
Yeah.
it's in a fair way.
Yeah, it's in. From what we can see, it's in a fair way too. Okay. So this is clearly quite a dramatic injury. Those secateurs, they've embedded themselves quite deeply into his left eye socket, and they've left the eye alone because we know John can see out of that quite well. So it looks like the eye's undamaged, but they're quite deep. So he's really in for a surgical solution to get that out as quick as we can. John, how are you feeling?
Okay.
It is as though the painkillers haven't had any effect at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking about giving you some other stuff, but actually I don't want to make you woozy with that in your head. But I don't want your head flopping around, because I don't want that blade to go in any deeper than it's already going, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at John and I'm thinking, that has got hurt. But it throws us into the limit. The great things we've got for taking away pain, so your opiates, your morphine and your fentanyl, they also have a side effect that they could potentially make you vomit. Vomiting basically increases pressure in your eyeball. Believe it or not, it's the last thing you want to do.
Once we get to hospital, they might give you something to knock you out.
I'm going to need to be knocked out, I can tell you.
You'll definitely be knocked out to get that out.
So I can't bomb him out on the good pain relief at the moment. I can't give him the heavy hammer, the ketamine. I don't want him to go and flop back because the ketamine's working so well. Or two, pull it out because it's not hurting anymore.
It's really stinging.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to hang tough.
3 minutes out, gents.
Thank you.
At last, the hospital is in sight and John's agonising ride will finally be over.
All right, I know this is stinging a lot.
But there's one last hurdle.
About come in and land, okay?
So John's tolerated this whole journey, and it's not long for us, probably for John, half a lifetime. But now we've got to land at the Royal Melbourne Hospital, and now the helicopter's going to sit its nose up and it's going to do that vibration thing we've warned him about.
Hey, this is the vibration part.
And you are clear, straight down left.
It shakes everything. And in this particular case, it's shaking those shears inside of his head. All I'm doing is just crossing my fingers at this point that nothing gets worse, and we quickly get through it. It's all we can do.
Clear, straight down left.
Well, John, okay?
So they're off.
It's hurting a lot.
So landing at the Royal Melbourne, thinking probably hasn't escaped scot-free. He could have potential fractures, and he probably does. There's probably fractures behind the eye socket, potentially the cheekbone, potentially around the eye orbit.
A few bumps, mate.
But really, if John keeps his eyesight, today's actually not been too bad a day.
Fair work.
Yeah, and he's got blood coming from his ear canal.
It's been 3 months since motorcyclist Glenn collided with a fallen tree on the road at the end of his dream holiday adventure around Australia. The 63-year-old Canadian ice hockey coach was airlifted to hospital with critical injuries, including a fractured skull, a collapsed lung, multiple fractured ribs, and a broken collarbone.
You're fighting for life. Like you can't breathe, you got tubes all out of you, and everything hurts, your head, your brain's not working. I look at it as I'm fortunate that I'm here. I'm fortunate to survive. It's minus 30 where you came from, just to look after me.
Today, Glenn's out of hospital for the first time.
Thank you, Lord, I'm alive.
I'm super happy that you were given a second chance because I don't know what I would do without you.
Daughter Alex, who immediately rushed to Melbourne, has been by her father's side throughout his long recovery.
Well, it is a tough way to get my daughter to Australia.
For him, you know, alive and getting better, it's definitely, I'm so thankful for that. His accident was a bit humanizing because, you know, Superman thinks or realizes he's a human and that he's maybe not 35 anymore. You want me to cut that asparagus for me?
Yeah, that'd be great. When Alex arrived, it was a godsend. It was really emotional and heartfelt. She's been absolutely fantastic. An angel. Thanks for coming down because I needed the help.
Of course.
I really appreciate it.
Are you guys the cops or the paramedics?
We're the paramedics, mate.
We're paramedics.
Teenager Daniel was cleared of any long-term head injuries after being brutally assaulted by a gang. He is now fully recovered.
Head back, mate.
Since the attack, the young hero has celebrated his 16th birthday and is even more determined to follow his dream of becoming a policeman.
When the girls are wanting to be cop.
As for Anna, she didn't require surgery on her shoulder. Doctors diagnosed bursitis, a painful inflammation of the rotator cuff.
Or maybe she's got the whistle on the lips. I'll move this whistle so you can have a proper kiss.
And after prescribing medication, sent her home to Ivan later that day, hopefully to celebrate many more wedding anniversaries together.
He says he's got vision, so I think he's missed the eyeball. Probably pushed behind it.
And it's been 2 weeks since John managed to embed pruning shears into his head after a freak gardening accident.
Oh, shit.
A team of doctors at the Royal Melbourne Hospital carefully extracted the shears.
Wasn't until I'd seen the x-ray that I realised how serious it was. And yeah, I'm very lucky to have an eye.
John is not expected to lose any eyesight, but surprisingly, he can already be found pottering in the garden at home with sharp instruments.
The swelling's gone down and cuts are healing. Underneath, I have a fractured cheek. It's sore under there, but my looks are all right. I really think there was a bit of divine intervention. Somebody was looking after me. All the paramedics, everybody was exceptional. They really looked after me because I was in a bad way. So I can't thank them enough.